Hey guys, welcome to Saturday Question and Answer right here on the Digital Outlook channel. And guys, I'm going to tell you what we're going to discuss today. I think in this Digital Outlook community, we have been waiting for it for a long time. Guys, you know how I have constantly got out there and told you, hey, I'm not on TikTok. I'm not on Facebook. I don't do Instagram, and I don't have a Discord. And my only genuine X account is that at Digital Outlook 3, all lowercase. That is my, X account. And that's what's right down in there. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. Last night, I got a call from a special agent with the FBI. And guys, we finally got folks working on our case to bring these scammers down. These guys that have utilized my, image, my avatar, imitating me to scam so many people out of countless thousands of dollars. Well, guys, the FBI, they're working on it. And I'm going to ask you guys for something big in today's Saturday in Question and Answer. If you have been contacted, DM'd, approached, or if you have actually been scammed by any of these scammers, whether on TikTok, Facebook, Discord, Instagram, or X accounts that are imitating me, guys, let me know, because I'm going to take that information, you email it to me, and I am going to be sending that over to this special agent there at the FBI. This is a big deal, and how long we have been waiting for something like this so that action can be taken to protect this community. Guys, we know in this digital asset space that most folks, including Judy and I, by the way, that you get into this space and with your enthusiasm and of course also your naivety, how many people have been scammed out of literally thousands upon thousands of dollars? And you even see it in the channel. These guys are posting their WhatsApp numbers and all that. I'm telling you, hey, we're coming for you. If you think that we're just going to let all this stuff go by, you guys know how many times I've been out there and have made those applications to X saying, hey, these guys over here, they're scammers, on and on and on. Had people reaching out to me saying they lost tens of thousands of XRP, which at the price that XRP is today constitutes literally tens and thousands of dollars. Well, guys, now we have the opportunity to actually fight back. So what I want to ask you to do, and I am going to create a special email for this, FBI at thedigital.outlook.com is the email that I'm going to ask you to send to me. Those situations, your name, hey, your email, and those people that have literally, gone out there and how you got scammed. And we're going to forward all this over to the FBI. And guys, they are going to actually be able to take this information and utilize it to actually bring some justice to this space. How long we've been asking for that. Now, something else I'll throw out there. While I was talking to this special agent, I had even made a request, hey, if there are some public relations department guys that we can get onto this channel and do an interview, that Judy would love to do an interview with these guys so that we can actually come out there and really bring awareness big time to this space of how folks are being literally scammed, hurt, harmed, and life savings being ripped off. Guys, we have got to put an end to this kind of nonsense, but it is going on all the time. And of course, if nobody does anything, well, that's how they get away with it. You know that I am in there. I'm taking out all those scammy comments and stuff like that. We're out there. We're doing what we can to actually get that filtered out. We got folks working with us, for our social media. And like I said, the only social media we've got, of course, is our YouTube channel, which you're watching right here, and that X account over there. Please, I am imploring you, do not let yourself get taken by these guys on Discord. I don't have a Discord. On Instagram, I don't have an Instagram. On Facebook, I don't have a Facebook. On Telegram and all these other ones, I don't have any of those social media sites. And I am never going to reach out to you and ask you to come over nor will I DM you asking you to, hey, listen, pay for this live stream over here. Oh, just send me a little bit of XRP, or I'm going to do this or that. No, guys, that is never, not ever going to happen, nor has it ever have happened. I want you to be so safe. Guys, Judy and I genuinely do want you to make it. We see what a difference that this space made in our lives. And of course, we're doing our research and we are looking forward, to what is going on in the wide world. And the fact that you can see the infrastructure for this new digital economy being laid down right in front of our very eyes. And guys, you can't deny that. And I always love to say, do you think that these central banks around the wide world that are out there developing their central bank digital currencies, which is, probably the biggest transition of monetary instruments that we have seen since the invention of coin. Do you really believe that they're doing that and spending billions upon billions upon billions without ever having the intention to use it? Come on, we know they are. And you've got assets like XRP, XLM, Hedera Hashgraph, different ISO tokens that really are the backbone of what they're building it on. Well, don't you think that if you kind of had a hint of that you would want to get out there and genuinely research that? Now, on top of that, identifying the scams, big. And, of course, identifying the psychology of this market. Because, guys, I'll tell you one thing that they will do. They will take every little trick in the book. Remember, this space is measured by fear and greed, that whole fear and greed index. Well, tell me something. Do you really believe that any good financial decisions are made based on fear of missing out, fear, uncertainty, and doubt? And like I love to say, is greed a motivator? Well, of course greed's a motivator, but guys, it is also a deceiver. They know every little trick in the book, to play against us, to keep us hanging on. This is why you want to invest in yourself and get so strategic. Now, with our coaching, guys, I'll tell you what, we just opened it up the other day and we only have 4 spots left. Can you imagine that? So the week after this next one, only 4 spots left. If you're interested in doing that, where that 1 hour you and I get to meet one-on-one over Zoom, where we absolutely help you to identify the psychology of this market. We look at balancing your portfolio towards the achievement of your goals and absolutely helping you to define an exit strategy along with so many other techniques that are going to make such a big difference. Guys, if that is something that interests you, you visit me right there at thedigitaloutlook.com and you can get yourself registered for that. We have helped so many people, guys, from every practically walk of life, including senior federal officers and law enforcement. And we've had lawyers and accountants and doctors and, carpenters and electricians and plumbers and you just name it. And we've been doing this since 2022. And I'm going to tell you something. We have gotten feedback from so many folks that have come out and said, David, because we implemented those techniques, our whole lives have changed. Yeah, guys, I did not make them millionaires. They made themselves that. Because, look, we are sharing with you everything that we learned out there. And I want you to make it so badly. Judy and I really, really do. And I'll tell you what, when you actually learn these techniques and you go and put them out there, and a lot of stuff we're talking day by day, every week on this channel to actually point you in that direction. And it makes a big difference. It absolutely does. Guys, you cannot just listen to this narrative of the fifth estate and allow them to overtake your critical thinking and on and on and on, because they are not going to come out and absolutely tell you, hey, this, that, or whatever. How many of us fell into this space not knowing practically anything about it just because someone pointed us in that direction? We didn't hear it on mainstream media. We didn't hear it like that, did we? No, we heard it because people were out there doing it. And like Judy and I, we absolutely fell into this space by sheer and utter happenstance, trying to secure, our savings that we had saved up, right? And when all this was going on and all that free money was coming out, well, we were thinking, hey, the inflationary result is going to probably decimate these savings. So went looking for gold and silver. Could not find any. Judy just happened to be following someone on YouTube that was selling a course on this distributed ledger technology space. We took the course, and guys, boy, oh boy, were our eyes ever opened. And we just started getting a hunger and thirst for all that's going on. And we researched it. And guys, we learned so much. And as a result, in 13 months, boy, were our lives transformed. And I have talked to so many people that have experienced the same thing. Guys, what we're dealing with right now and the prices of XRP that we see today, it is my personal 100% biased opinion that down the road, people are going to cry for the prices that they're getting XRP today. I absolutely believe that 100%. But this is where I'm encouraging you. Don't take my word for that, guys. Do not. If I could talk you into it, someone else can go ahead and talk you out of it. The answers that we find for ourselves, those are the ones we genuinely trust the most. Get out there and peel back that onion and truly, truly research it. Guys, I think you're going to thank yourself so much that you did. And this, in my estimation, is probably at the end of the day, when all the dust settles, will represent the greatest wealth transfer in the history of mankind. I genuinely do believe that, guys, and we love you so, so much. So I'll tell you what, if you've been a victim of any of these scams, guys, please write that email, FBI@thedigital.outlook.com, your story and all that kind of stuff, so that we can pass this on to the hands of these investigators that have every kind of tool you can imagine, the know-how and the analytical thinking to get to the bottom of all of it. And the fact that they're going to be investigating these scammers that are imitating me on Facebook, on Instagram, on Telegram, on Discord, and on X is a big time deal. Boy, if I was in these guys' boots, I would absolutely be dropping and running, that's for sure. Anyhow, guys, love you so much. And until tomorrow, when we have another amazing video for you, where we're going to be talking about sugar on Sunday, great nuggets of encouragement. Have a fabulous one and take care.